The Eiffel Tower is the most famous iron tower in Paris, and it has become a symbol of France all over the world. It goes without saying that those who plan to visit France first of all see the Eiffel Tower located in Paris. The Eiffel Tower is considered the most visited place by tourists in the world, and this tower, the number of pictures taken in front of him, is also a record. What is the secret of the Eiffel Tower, which attracts the interest of the world? What do we know about this tower? In this video, I will present you the most interesting facts about the Eiffel Tower. 1. The Eiffel Tower is named after the author of this magnificent building, Gustave Eiffel. 2. Eiffel first proposed his project to the Spanish government and discussed the construction of the tower in Barcelona with local authorities. The Spanish authorities rejected Eiffel's proposal, stating that the tower was a failed project. 3. It took 2 years to build the Eiffel Tower. In 1989, on the 100th anniversary of the Great French Revolution, the tower was ready. 4. 300 workers worked in the construction of the tower. 5. In 1889 and 1930, the Eiffel Tower was considered the tallest building on the planet. 6. The contract signed between the French government and Gustave Eiffel stipulates that the tower will be dismantled after 20 years. However, the fact that 2 million people visited the tower in 6 months crossed out this clause of the contract. 7. The money spent by tourists to visit the tower for a total of 3 years was equal to the funds spent on the construction of the tower. 8. The fact that the Eiffel Tower was erected in Paris for 20 years according to the contract caused the discontent of French intellectuals. 300 well-known literary and artistic figures, including the famous writer Guy de Maupassant, sent a letter of protest to the government leaders, stating that this building is a patch on Paris architecture. Maupassant visited the Eiffel Tower every day, had lunch at the restaurant located on the first floor. When the writer was asked why he had dinner there, if he didn't like the tower, his answer was interesting. This is the only place where the Eiffel Tower is not visible. 9. Since the height of the tower is 300 meters, Gustave Eiffel first called it the 300-meter tower. In 2010, the height of the tower reached 324 meters thanks to the installed antennas. 10. The tower consists of 18,038 parts. Stainless steel was mainly used as raw material in its construction. 11. 57 tons of paint are used to paint the Eiffel Tower. The tower is painted every 7 years. 12. To date, 250 million people have visited the Eiffel Tower. 13. 2 tons of paper are used every day for tickets sold to visit the museum. 14. During its existence, 398 people committed suicide by throwing themselves from the tower. Later, special barriers were installed in the open parts of the tower to prevent such incidents from happening again. 15. The French authorities value the Eiffel Tower at 435 million euros. 16. In addition to elevators, there are also stairs in the Eiffel Tower. To reach the top of the tower, you need to climb 1710 steps. 17. In 1940, when France was occupied by German fascists and Hitler visited France, the elevators of the tower did not work due to neglect. Therefore, the Führer could not visit the tower as he wished. And in 1944, when France was on the verge of liberation from German occupation, Hitler told General Dietrich Holzes about the explosion of the Eiffel Tower. Ordered. The general did not execute this order. 18. When a strong wind blows, the top part of the Eiffel Tower moves in the range of 10 to 15 centimeters. 19. Due to its beauty, many French people call the Eiffel Tower the Iron Lady. 20. There are restaurants on the first and second platforms of the Eiffel Tower. The restaurant on the first platform is 95 meters above the ground and its windows open to the Seine River. The restaurant on the second platform is called Jules Verne. Orders for dining in this restaurant must be made several days in advance. In 211920, the Eiffel Tower was sold. Thus, Victor Lustig, a resident of Paris, who is a German by nationality, offered the tower to the head of a company engaged in the purchase and sale of iron. After receiving part of the money, Lustig disappeared. Such incidents related to the sale of the Eiffel Tower have happened several times.